Bonjour everyone, my name is Noah and welcome back to my channel. It feels particularly adequate to start this video with my usual bonjour because as you can probably tell from the title of the video, I am here in Paris, France. I actually just landed a couple of hours ago in Paris and it is kind of bittersweet because it was supposed to be me and Sal flying here, and yesterday, a few hours before boarding our flight, Sal got notice that he did not get approval from the US Air Force to travel abroad. It's not really an authorization that is for him, it's just that France has been put on the red list for COVID-19 and they can't afford to take the risk for service members to go abroad and have to quarantine for an extended period of time if they do get COVID, even if they're vaccinated. So his commander told him he couldn't go. So he was already packed, and instead of coming with me to the airport for our flight, he just came with me to the airport to drop me off. And it was kind of a sad moment. Oui, Jules. Meet my brother. I'm only gonna be here for a couple of weeks, so it's not that long to be apart, especially because we've done worse before. But it felt worse because for the past 3.5 years that I've known Sal, this is the first time that I'm in Paris without him. And so all the places that I'm gonna go to, all the people that I'm gonna see, it's just gonna feel weird not to have him by my side. My parents were really excited to see him. They had been practicing cooking his favorite dish for the past couple of weeks, and now he's not here. But what Sal and I told each other is that I still need to make the most of it. I'm very grateful that I get to travel, especially right now, to see my family and my friends from France that I don't usually see. Also, a lot of my subscribers, especially new subscribers, don't seem to know that I'm from Paris. So I just want to say, oui, je suis français et je viens de Paris. But yeah, so I'm back home. I thought that I would vlog my first day here so you guys can kind of see what it's like to be in the life of a French person coming home instead of like a tourist coming to Paris, and take you along the journey. So enough sadness, we're gonna make the most of today, and I want to introduce you to my family because I feel like I don't show them on my channel. They honestly don't want to be shown, but I'll try. Show you guys around the house and take you for the rest of the day. Right now, it's just 12 p.m. My mom said we're gonna have lunch soon, but I really need to take a shower because I've been on the plane for 12 hours and... Alright, I'm all showered and changed. I also realized that I forgot my moisturizer at home, which also has my SPF, so I'm gonna have to buy that today because I'm not trying to burn. It's actually a lot hotter and sunnier than I thought Paris would be, which I'm not complaining about. I also, really quick, unpacked into my... I'm gonna start losing my English now. I unpacked into my drawers inside of those because I know that my mom hates coming into my room and seeing an open suitcase because it makes her feel like I'm like about to leave again. It makes me feel like I'm just here for a minute and then I'm about to leave again. So I thought that first thing I get here, I'm just gonna unpack so that it gives her peace of mind. I'm here for a couple of weeks. But let's go downstairs and eat some lunch. Okay, so we're here having lunch with the whole family. This is Papa, this is Mama, and this is Jules. I think this is the first time they're in the vlog. Oh, and this is Nikita. She wants attention. And this is Tim. He's the calm one. She's the crazy one. And for lunch, I'm having one of my favorite quick bites that I used to have when I lived here, which is just some sandwich with goat cheese, grilled chicken, and honey. It's super easy to make. It takes actually 2 seconds and it's delicious. Alright, so we finished lunch and now my brother, dad, and I are on the way to Costco. We're already at Costco to pick up some groceries and some stuff that we need for the house. I feel like one of my parents' and brother's love languages is to cook for people. So they made me give them a list of all the things that I wanted them to cook and that I love. And so we're like building a little schedule to get everything in for the little time that I'm here. And I'm really excited because everything sounds delicious. I actually didn't even know they had a Costco in France. That is news to me. It's funny because it's pretty much all the same products by the same brand, Kirkland, but we have kind of French things. Like this is like a beef and lamb sausage that a lot of North African dishes use, and I can't find anywhere in the US, and it's the best. It's delicious. It's kind of spicy, but not too spicy, and it's so good. So I'm kind of uncomfortable because we keep passing the samples and everything looks so good, and my brother doesn't stop, and I'm like, can we stop? I'm hungry. All right, so we're back home after running a few errands. We went to Costco, and then my brother and I went to Monoprix, which is their favorite grocery store here, just to grab a few things for dinner. They're actually making, I can see them from down here, from up here. You can see them in the kitchen. They're all working really hard, and they're making boulettes, which technically are meatballs, but they're North African style with a bunch of spices, etc. But my dad is making his infamous tomato sauce and really good French fries, homemade from scratch. They're just all very good cooks, and I don't know what happened to me, but just did not get that gene. So yeah, we just ran a few errands. It's already 5 p.m. I'm kind of tired, but I'm just happy that I'm taking the time to just do these normal things that they get to do on a daily basis and that I don't really do. I have been feeling lately like I'm a little bit disconnected from my family. I don't want to get too personal, but it's like I've lived so far away from them since I was 17 and got a different education, different upbringing right after high school, different values, and I feel like it's really easy to feel disconnected. I don't see their day-to-day life. I don't see their changes in real time. If there's a new job or something happens to them, then I hear about it like the day after or a week after. So it's easy to feel disconnected, and it makes me kind of sad sometimes. Recently, I felt like I needed to get closer to them, and I feel like it's also on my end to share more of who I am and to be more open to listening to who they are. I'm telling you guys that because I had that conversation with my friend, and he told me that he felt the same way ever since he left for college, that his life was kind of separate. It's also like when you're a part of the LGBTQ community and your family isn't, there's like a whole divide. Like your life changes and you experience new things and learn new terms, and your family doesn't necessarily share that, so it's really easy to start feeling a divide. So if you guys are feeling that way, you're not alone. My solution is that, and that's gonna probably work for me, is my family's super open, and I was always able to talk to them about anything, is to just try and open up my conversations to them. I had a hard time coming out to them, not because they made me feel uncomfortable, but because I was uncomfortable and I felt like they were gonna judge me, which they didn't. So yeah, and in an effort to be more transparent, I'm gonna share with them something that I haven't shared and that I actually haven't shown on my channel or on any of my social media before, and it's the tattoo that I got a year and a half ago. So I actually got my first tattoo in Miami when I was there with Sal for my birthday, and it's well hidden. It's inside my mouth. And it says Honey. I got it with Sal for a few different reasons. Honey is my favorite song by my favorite artist, Kehlani. Honey is what Sal used to call me, well, still calls me, when he used to come home from work. When we first moved in together, he would like joke and be like, honey, I'm home, because we were living the little fantasy of like being a couple who just moved in together, and it meant a lot. So I decided to get that. Also, Madison Beer has that exact tattoo. So there's just too many reasons. I just had to do it. I got it in Miami, kind of on a spontaneous moment, but it's a year and a half later and I still love it. I got it redone because it was kind of fading. So yeah, I'm definitely rambling. I'm about to go downstairs and just show them my tattoo. I want to try and get their reaction, and we'll see if my mom screams at me. Jules! Oui? Viens là!
Arrête, tu veux que je paraisse toute petite ou quoi?
Je vais vous montrer un truc drôle.
Ah.
Oh, c'est pas vrai, non! Oh non, c'est pas vrai! Qu'est-ce qu'il écrit? Putain, t'es sérieux?
T'es un grand malade.
Pourquoi?
Quand tu vas avoir un mal de chien. Ah, je vais m'énerver.
À quelle heure de la journée tu l'as fait? 15h.
Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Yummy. Great, that was intense. I thought I would show you guys the house from the outside because it's a beautiful house that my mom designed with an architect and built, and I just think it's stunning. So let's just have a little view. So the entryway's that way, the cars go all the way behind the house, and then it's this house. It's facing south, and it's cut that way so that there's a lot of windows that face south and that get a lot of sunlight during the day. You have this little hammock space, and then when you get inside the house, there's like the kitchen area right here, the living room. Over there, there's an office space, and right here is the outdoors, which is probably my favorite spot to eat lunch and dinner over there, and then we can just relax in these little sitting areas. And yeah, it's just like a summer holiday house in the city, which is the goal that my mom had when she built it. What the fuck? What in the superhero spy are you doing? Wait, he's checking the temperature of the balls with a thermometer. I need that so I don't go back to the hospital. Alright, I'm sorry, the food looked too good and we were too famished to even think of vlogging, so you didn't see the finished product, but promise it was delicious and we devoured that. We had great conversations. I shared a lot with my parents about my life in LA since I last saw them last year. We laughed a lot and it was just overall a great first dinner. I'm on my third Red Bull of the day, but it's now 10 p.m. and I'm still up, so I'm hoping that I'm gonna beat the jet lag on the first day. Right now, I am about to go meet some friends because it's Saturday night. So I thought I would end the vlog here as usual. I hope you guys enjoyed this first day in Paris with me. I will definitely vlog more during my stay here. If you have any questions or things you want me to film, drop that in the description box down below and I will see you guys next week for a new video.